Dandasya Jnanam Jana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jagadeva One. So, you have any question? Nobody have question? Oh. I don't see people.
So, in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 39, verse 26, Krishna is leaving Vrindavan with Akrura, and Krishna is crying, everybody is crying, but Krishna says that he is in their hearts. So my question is this separation needed to achieve such love?
You see, love, very often, when, let's take that verse from Bhagavatam itself, when we see that, we see a very simple person, no? Which is crying like everybody else. But he's showing in reality the greatness of love. Because in love, there is all kind of emotion that arise, But we should not forget that in chapter 6, verse 9 of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna gives a description of what it is a perfect man. A perfect man, what he said, it is neutral. His mind sees that equalness, whether it is family, friends, relative, enemies, hateful, righteous, unrighteous, that person is equal. That is Krishna. His love is equal. But the love of the gopi is not. The love of a gopi is bound by that yearning. The love of a devotee is bound by that yearning and longing for him. And of course, Krishna reciprocate that same feeling. Not for his sake, but for the sake of the gopis. Yeah. So seeing that neutralness, what people will say to Krishna, he is cold-hearted, no? But he's not. He have come for the sake to enact that relationship, no? Without that, he would not need even to come. So he have to portray that relationship, that is shown that the relationship that we have with God is not one-way relationship, it's always two-way relationship. How much we escalate on the ladder of spirituality, how much we will have that deeper understanding of his love. We will fuse, actually, like the verse yesterday I was saying, we will fuse into his love. But we will come to that transformation and start to love like he loved. But are we willing to accept that? We're always looking for things that will make us happy. No? Can we also say, yes, let's adventure into that love relationship, no matter what come, let it be? No. As long as we can profit from that, as long as we can say, yes, I want to be the one which gain something. No? As long as we like to take only the good things. We don't see that everything in our life, it is part of what brings us to who we are. Every aspect of life bring us in being ourselves. Do we say yes, like Krishna said in the Bhagavad itself, those who surrender to me, I shall take everything from them. Everything. Who will go to him and say, Lord, take everything from me? Eh? Nobody will go to him and say, yeah, take everything from me. Everybody will go to him and say, what can I take from you? What can I gain from you? So in that, you see the beauty of love. The beauty of love, it is not a game of what I gain or what can I earn from that. I love you because of something that I want from you. Krishna didn't love the gopi because he wants something from the gopi. The gopi didn't love Krishna because they want something from Krishna. Observe that. The gopi will love Krishna so that Krishna is happy. Whatever they do, in the gopi gate, you see it clearly. Whatever we do it for you, for your happiness. Who will tell you, I am happy for your happiness? I want you to be happy. Most of the time people say, no, I want to be happy first. No? That's what we say. If I am happy, then you can be happy. If I am sad, you can be sad also. You can't be happy. No, it's true. The world is like this, If somebody don't get something, they don't want anybody else to get it. If somebody is not happy with themselves, they don't want anybody to be happy. If they are sad, they want their sadness to be, distributed. We share what we have, no? So the gopis have love for Krishna, and that's what they were sharing. That's what they give. That's what they have become. They have become one with that eternal love. That's why they have become eternal also into the remembrance. So the moment we think of Krishna, we think of the gopi also. This is the Leela that Bhagwan enacted, when he was on earth. And he have made this Leela become eternal. And he have made the gopi also eternal. Why? Because of that love. Nothing else. And Krishna said, the way you are longing for me, I also long for you. The way you're yearning for me, I also pin for that yearning for you. But to understand that love, like I said yesterday, you have to dare, You have to have that gambler mind. No matter what happened, you throw yourself into that. You throw yourself like the moth throw itself into the fire, knowing that it will die. Be ready to die for that. Are you ready to die for that love? Easy to say yes. But it presents itself in front of you, then you will be double-minded. Then you start to think. So this is the beauty of love. You don't have fear to adventure into that. You throw yourself, knowing it will be hard. But know one thing, the reward is great. Those who have thrown themselves into that journey of love, it was not an easy journey. Everybody who enter into the spiritual field, it's not an easy journey. But Bhagwan said, the knower of the field, the one who knows the field. There's a beautiful poem of Rumi which said, he is the one which create the potter. He's the one which create the pot. He is the potter and he is the clay. And it's so beautiful. When you realize that it is actually what we call us, I, mine. Like I said yesterday, who are you? Who is this I? Who is this mine? We have many I. We have many mine. But who is that eternal I? Beyond all the I of the ego, there is an eternal I. That is the self, the Atma. And the Atma, he loved the same way, the supreme love. He don't know any difference. That's why those who have been touched by the love of God, they become like him. They start to love. Those great souls, they start to love. It's not that they become like when we hear that verse, some people say, yeah, but this is like there's no emotion into it. No? There's no feeling into it. In the neutralness, there's no feeling. But it's not true. There is feeling, but in the whole of things. What we understand feeling only partly. That's why we sit and cry. Oh, we are happy, we are joyful and exuberant and really laughing. We don't understand the fullness of true happiness. That's why it comes and it goes. It don't last for very long. But those who have come to that point of neutralness, those who have come to that point and seated in that absolute love, it's not that they don't laugh. They do laugh. It's not that they don't cry. They do cry. But it's not by that ego related. The gopi didn't cry because, yes, what will I do if he goes? How will I live if he goes? No, they were crying. They said, how could who will serve him the way we were serving him? Who will love him the way we were loving him? Who will look after him? He was not of the concern about them. He was fully concerned about Krishna, because he's going to a different place. No? Who knows how they will serve him? Who knows how they will love him? Who knows how they will express themselves to him? They don't know that. That's why they were crying. They were crying for Krishna. So. If you speak proper English, then you...
My question is, when we are in a bad mood, how can we forgive offenses, more easily for avoid nourishing problem or conflict?
So you're saying when you're in bad mood, how would you
Forgive offenses easily.
First you have to come out of that bad mood to be able to forgive. If you're already in anger, you can't forgive. So, how to come out of the bad mood? Don't stay in the same place. You see, often people, when they are in a bad mood, they stay in the same place. That increases the anger inside of you. If that don't work, go for a walk, calm your mind. And if that don't work, look at yourself in the mirror. you will get scared. And that will say, is that me what I'm looking at? Who is that person? You see, when you're in a certain mood, yeah, forgiveness can come from only from the heart. You can't forgive when you are in anger. The same. To be able to forgive, you have to be at peace with yourself. It's not just a word. Very often somebody make a mistake, said, "I'm sorry." They don't really mean it. They just say it, "I'm sorry," without meaning it. Or they will tell you, "I love you." This is also another word which people don't really mean. They tell you, "I love you." They don't mean it. Because if they will mean it, there's no need even to say it. It's just because you like to hear it. That's why. So, love, to be able to forgive, you have to be calm. So first, you have to calm yourself. And sincerely to forgive, you have to be really, you have to mean it, Then the forgiveness have some weight. Otherwise, no. That's why people are, you see, very often you see people keep hanging on. Now somebody have hurt you, but the person have asked you for forgiveness. Have you sincerely forgive that person? No. You keep thinking. Round and round you keep thinking about that because you felt hurt. You can't let go. But there is also a beautiful moment. Why you don't hang upon the beautiful moment? That will make you happy. But you choose to be unhappy. When you choose to be unhappy, you can't blame somebody else. You are responsible for your happiness and your sadness. Nobody is responsible for that. Nobody can make you unhappy or happy apart from yourself. That choice is there. You choose to be happy. Happiness is something that you choose. You can be happy for no matter what reason, maybe. You can plan it. That no matter what will be, I will be happy. But do you do that? No, you don't. You plan your happiness in a way that my happiness best depend on something. If that is the result of that, I will be happy. But most of the time, it's not the result. And then you're sad. So happiness is one thing that you can plan in advance. Don't wait for the result to come. Make sure that no matter what is the result, whether it is positive or negative, see you will be happy. Otherwise, no matter the result will be, you will be also sad. So, good. It's a bit cold now. So, Jai Gurudev, all of you.